Guys, I have a confession to make. I don't like pizza. But you know what I love? Pizza Tower, baby! Celeste, Sonic Mania, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. To me, these games make up the Triforce of the best 2D platforming you can get in gaming. But now I can't even use that analogy anymore, because I gotta find a new shape with 4 points. Have you ever played a Wario Land game? Yeah, me neither. But just looking at Wario Land footage on YouTube, it is so easy to see that Pizza Tower was heavily inspired by the Wario Land franchise. But considering the last Wario Land game came out over a decade ago, this is officially Wario Land 5. This is your new Wario. Tour de Pizza took the roller coaster level design from Sonic, the attention to detail from Donkey Kong, and the rewarding yet difficult high skill ceiling gameplay from Celeste, and baked them all together into one delicious, warm, beautiful pie. Remember how amazing Cuphead looked? You see, it's hard to forget considering in Cuphead, you're gonna be looking at the same boss over and over and over, with each death ingraining that stupid eyeball ghost deeper into your soul. I hate that guy! The art in Pizza Tower looks so good, but I feel guilty playing it. New animations, enemies, art, they all come and go so fast you never even get a good look at them. The art is so lively, so expressive, so charming. Characters move and contort the same way Cuphead characters do, giving the whole game an old school Tom and Jerry vibe. Each level in this game begins with a beautiful hand-drawn splash screen, as if every level in this game is just another episode of a Saturday morning cartoon. Look at this goofy looking Oingo Boingo ass drawing. How can you, a sensible human being, look at this art and just not love it? And it's not just the art but the music. The music! Platformers live or die based on how great of a soundtrack they have. How do you think they're still able to keep pumping out crappy Sonic games year after year? Because God gives his worst Sonic games his strongest soundtracks. Every time you launch the game, Peppino sits there in the darkness, judging you. But then you hit a button on your controller and he goes, every time you enter the spooky, scary Pizza Tower, and Peppino looks like he's about to pee himself, you get those do-do-dee-doo. And then in every level when you finally come face to face with John the Pillar, the happy music fades and you're like, and then, once you think you've heard it all, once you think Tour de Pizza can't keep getting away with these bangers after bangers, Pizza Tower slaps you in the face with some Okay, but what about the levels? Ori and the Will of the Wisps is an absolutely beautiful game, but I really don't care because the levels in that game put me to sleep with how boring they are. This level takes place in a city for pigs. To get around, you gotta take a taxi, and it's like... But then one of the taxis is an undercover cop, and he arrests you like... So Peppino takes a nap in jail, and you gotta play as this other dude in jail who rides a big mouse like this, and this guy has his entirely own moveset, and if you crawl around, the mouse does this, and then he has to take the taxi, and it's like... And then the city gets set on fire, so Peppino wakes up and breaks out of jail just to take a taxi like... And all of that was just one 5-minute level. 10 minutes if you suck, and 2 if you're a skilled gamer such as yours truly. There's a level in this game that takes place on a golf course where you just play golf. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, this level sucks. Here, let me show you a cheat code. If you do really good in some levels, the game just lets you skip later levels. But come on, you paid for the product, you're gonna play it all. This feature was added exclusively for the people who skipped Stone Ocean to get to Steel Ball Run. And ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to inform you, there is a Five Nights at Freddy's level in this game. No. Complete with a pizzeria and an entire new cast of pizza-themed animatronics. And then every single one of them has their own jump scare. And then the end of the level turns into a shooter, and you get to shoot Frederick Fazbearrington in the face! One of my favorite levels in this game is a speedrunning level called War. If you run out of time in this level, the world blows up and you get a little... And then if you look at the official Pizza Tower OST, you'll see that this little jingle is called Your Fat Ass Slows You Down.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around.
In this level, Peppino dies. Rest in pepperonis, bozo. The level variety in this game is bonkers. Wacky, if you will. Every level has its own unique theme, art, enemies, power-ups. Every single level has such a unique identity that you can identify any level in this game with a single screenshot. To be fair, Celeste did this too, but like, come on. There's like 2 levels in that game. Now let's put this to the test. Tell me, based on this screenshot alone, what level of New Super Mario Bros. U was this screenshot taken in? The answer is none. This is a screenshot from New Super Mario Bros. Wii, not you. Get pranked, bozo. You know, I've been too positive this video. Let's talk about the worst aspect of Pizza Tower. The bosses. The bosses in this game are a bit of a letdown. Wait, what the hell? I don't expect every game to have Cuphead quality bosses, but there's a clear gap in quality between the normal levels and the boss levels. Dying to the bosses felt cheap, and every single boss has the same you attack, then they attack, then you attack, then they attack system. And that just gets really repetitive really fast. But even still, they're not terrible. Just compared to everything else in the game, they're a bit underbaked. Get it like a cake. The bosses are really short, so whatever. Now let's talk about the movement. This is a game that rewards speed. They want you to run through every level as fast as you can, and they built Peppino's moveset so that you are able to chain movements together to keep your momentum. Mock running into a dive, into a roll, into a jump, into a wall run. If you're good, you'll never have to slow down, and it feels great. This is why earlier I said the game has a high skill ceiling. Once you've run through a level a couple dozen times, you begin to learn the layout of the level like the back of your hand. You'll be predicting jumps, dives, enemies. It takes a while to get to this level, but man, once you do... Oh, no, that's not my gameplay. Alright, I'm not that good, okay? If you haven't played Pizza Tower yet, play it. If you aren't already subscribed, do it. If you have a friend you want to play the game but they're being stubborn, send them this video. Alright, I'm out. Peace. Zuh.